Sit, turn type, sit. Good boy. Ruff.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff.
You know what? I'm exhausted. I want to go. It's time for me to go to sleep. That's it. I don't want to do this now.
After I just woke up for you.
I know. But that means it's a Saturday morning. Mike just woke up. I just came in from work. As soon as I come in, I'm over here just trying to plan everything, and things happen, ladies and gentlemen. But reason why we're up at this time is to do a preview of what's upcoming for this upcoming Sunday. We have Clash in Paris, WWE's PLE. Before we do that, this preview is brought to you by Champion Entertainment Wrestling presents Wrestling for a Cause. Save the Tatas. Nope, I did not make that up. I know this has been a gag show and people think that I goof and make things up. No, this is a legit show, ladies and gentlemen. October 18th at Queens Elks Lodge in Queens, New York. Doors open at 6 p.m. Show starts at 7 p.m. This event is for a good cause. We are putting it together so we can make our donations for breast cancer awareness. And this wouldn't be a show without you guys being involved, being a part of it. And not only the wrestlers make a difference, but you, the fans, will make a difference as well. So be a part of Wrestling for a Cause. Save the Tatas. I usually I don't feel dirty saying stuff like that, but this time I feel a little dirty saying this. I don't know why.
I'm surprised you did come up with this idea yourself.
I would have usually I would have probably giggled, but no, I didn't giggle this time. It's for a good cause. We need to save the Tatas, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you check them out. Check out their website, and more information coming up soon. And save the date, guys. October 18th, 6 p.m. door time. So PLE coming up, WWE's Clash in Paris. Did you see what happened the other night on SmackDown where the fans were chanting, "We have no money"?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I mean, I will say SmackDown was a very mixed show. I mean, I don't know if you want to also address like the Sami Zayn stuff, because I mean, with the recent Cross leaving, I don't know, this is some weird Sami Zayn hate. I don't know.
Yeah, I like I said, I don't. Creative is usually dumb, and this is what they try to sell with that buffoonery of a show that they have on Netflix. But I guess it's trying to display that storylines is are done ahead of time. So like, this was meant to be that Sammy was supposed to have this run, I guess. But I'm not a big fan of what is happening with the product this day and age. Like I said, I pulled back from watching it a bit. Been watching clips and bits, and apparently I'm not missing much, so I'm good. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I mean, I've been predicting that Sami Zayn's going to win the WWE title at Mania, so like I'm probably I don't know. It's weird outrage that I've been seeing, but we have a new U.S. champion. Tag titles weren't on the line on SmackDown for some weird injury for Piper Niven, so. And the little kid that John Cena just made fun of months ago was so preoccupied trying to get his cell phone to work that John Cena stayed right next to him. So,
so that's what it was,
right? Because the kid was trying to get his phone, get the camera on his phone, but he was just so nervous of his jumping on top of him. Cena standing right there, so he looks stupid.
That's what it was. Oh, okay. Because I was trying to figure out. I was like, "What's the whole point?" The kid had a growth spurt, didn't he?
Yeah. What the fuck?
I guess that's how they grow them out there. I don't know what the hell's going on in there, but yeah,
What's he having for early in the morning?
yeah, exactly. Because they're not serving it out here. Shit. But so with Clash in Paris, card is six matches in.
Yeah, they were able to end that 6-1 last night.
Oh, okay. This is their last PLE on Peacock before they move over to ESPN.
Yeah, it's like a bitter pill.
Right.
I think like yes to doing the right thing, but that's like, time to pay more money.
Right. And that's yeah. I don't know, man. Like I said, I've had my issues with it. I've already made my discussions about what's gone down, and like I said, it's just one of those instances where it's just such a cash grab. And I'm happy that the fans are acknowledging it, especially what they chanted in France. I'm like, it's necessary, but at the same time, the fans, you're still gonna buy into it anyway. You're gonna pay for it.
You'll find the money somehow.
Yeah, So what? You don't have to eat lunch for 2 weeks at work. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Right. Susan will bring you a snack bag or something. You'll be okay.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter.
But other than that, starting off the card, kicking it off, we have John Cena versus Logan Paul.
You want to go straight into this one?
Yeah. I mean, that's what I have listed down anyway. So, I didn't mean to, but I wanted to discuss this not for the fact of what the match is. Most likely this is Cena. This is Cena's call. He wanted to book this match, try to get the kid over and such, whatever case may be.
If everybody's watching this, like, we're not saying this is going to be the opener. We're just
right.
Like this is just doing it in random order. But I mean, weird run so far since February, or at least I'll say go back over to January. But I mean now, once tag partners for one random pay-per-view, now opponents for Paris.
Yeah, I hold on 1 second because I forgot to turn on my light. I'm all over the place. Yeah, I'm all over the place today. So, hey, how you doing, everybody? It's me. I know you've been waiting to see this. So, thank you. So, I discussed in this week's upcoming episode of Turnbuckle Tabloid, coming out soon, probably the next day or so, the Raja Jackson incident, and I made full clarity on what really troubled me about this whole thing, and it wasn't the fact that the kid should have been smartened up, kid should have known better, but at the same time, I've said that wrestling promotions have made it seem that anybody could just go into a ring and wrestle. Like they've just made it that easy to say, hey, if Logan Paul can do it, Jelly Roll can do it. They made it seem that it's so easy for any individual to just get in the ring and be able to perform as these athletes do, and at this time, it's become very frustrating that individuals who may see the product and think, hey, I can do that as well. And because they may have a name and notoriety, they can do this. Right. It's a rare instance where you could get someone like a Logan Paul or Bad Bunny or such that could, take the time, put in the work, realize what the craft is, and, get respected by others to do it. It's another thing to where you're just doing a cash grab to say, hey, guess what? We're going to have Philly the Cheesemaker from TikTok come into the ring and do a spot with Big Show or Paul White, whatever. It's nauseating to me, and it's not to take anything away from Logan's match. It's just that's what really drew my attention to the reasoning why what's going on this day and age in professional wrestling.
I see where you're coming from with that angle, but I think with the Raja Jackson thing, I saw it more as promoter taking a cash grab, but also not realizing the fucking person, not a wrestling fan, doesn't understand what you're telling him. Like, go give the guy a receipt. you remember what a receipt is, right? Oh yeah. 22 punches later, the dude's in a fucking hospital bed.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like not every, even if somebody does appreciate the business, even guys who don't appreciate the business, it's not everybody can do it. Not anybody can go in there and take, what the craft really is, regardless of what people say. It's choreographed, it's called, whatever it is. There's still a practice that's executed by the performers, the wrestlers, the talent, and not everybody can get it. Not everyone knows how to go through it.
Right. I just think the Roger Jackson thing is like completely different from this, but
no. I only said it because celebrity wise, I'm giving Logan his flowers because he was able to do it. No. I give Logan the credit because he was able to transition, but not everybody can do that.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I mean, let's also be real. Despite how big of an asshole people say Logan Paul is, because it's varying with various people. I mean, this guy's number one hated aside from who's in charge of our country. So, but he's in this spot. The company loves him. They let him promote his Prime stuff, which, I mean, for the build and the stuff, I mean, it was only 2 weeks ago when John Cena actually cut a really decent promo for the first time in a while, where pretty much drinking to promote your sugar water.
Right.
Which was like a good line. I mean, when you think of a John Cena match in 2025, it's hit or miss. So this is definitely going to be very interesting to see what happens between these two. But it's also not just the elephant in the room, but this is a filler between John Cena and Brock at Perth.
Right.
That's where John Cena's going.
Right.
This. So I would say John Cena needs to win this. Logan could definitely take a loss here.
Yeah, I got Cena winning here. It's gonna make him look good. I actually believe this is gonna be one of those matches that you got to pay attention to. But yeah, Cena gets the win here. Logan comes out smelling like a bed of roses anyway. So next up, we have the Fatal 4-Way match. We have LA Knight, CM Punk, Jey Uso, and Seth Rollins. This is probably the first time that I'm ever going to be watching a CM Punk match going, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I really don't care.
This Seth Rollins Punk thing really is really testing people's patience, huh?
Well, that and the fact, which the other part is, how the hell did Jay get in this?
See, I think people, WWE's reason, I feel, is because he hasn't gotten a rematch for his title, so that's why he's in this match, right?
Okay.
And like Knight's in this because 2 matches he got screwed out of the title.
Okay.
Punk is in this because he's the former champion, so
he gets his rematch.
Right. But I think for some people, I mean, Jim Cornette would say like this is lazy booking, but it's also like one of those throwaway pay-per-view matches where Punk's not taking the loss, so either Knight or Jey Uso get pinned here.
Right.
And Jay's in this match also for his entrance, because I mean this is going to be in Paris. We saw what happened when they were in France for Jey Uso against Damian Priest. The crowd was going nuts for his entrance.
Yeah. Kind of, I think I'm at the point where I wait for that candle to burn out.
I mean, do you put it back with his brother? I mean, what do you do?
I mean, it's the only way, right? I mean, honestly, it's the only way we're going to go about it.
The tag division needs something.
Yeah, definitely. There needs to be, especially on Raw, there needs to be a spark there.
I mean, I don't know about you, but with Sammy going to SmackDown, why not Ray Phoenix comes over to Raw?
We are ready. I think they like Penta as a single so far.
True, but it's also like we need some team people and their brothers, so might as well put them together. I mean, them against the New Day right away, that seems perfect. But
that or just bring Andrade with him. Who cares?
I guess so. But I mean, for this match, it's obvious Seth is retaining. It's just the question of who eats the pin, Knight or Jay. I think it's time for Knight to go back to being a heel. I think this babyface run is overplayed, or it's had its time. Where now it's like, let's see a heel LA Knight.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say that LA Knight eats the pin here, and I think it's gonna cause some kind of disruption between he and Jay.
Tonight and Jay.
Yeah, that Knight eats the pin because of something that Jay does that causes him to eat the pin.
All right.
Next up, the battle of the big man, big beefy man. Sheamus versus Rusev. We're only having this match because they're both like Europeans, right? And they're in a European country, right?
Now you say it, yeah, probably. But it's also it's one of those things where it's like people get this like again, but it's also like thank God they actually get a pay per view spot and not just a blow off on Raw. So good for them. But it's also like, I mean, this is what Rusev's first pay per view back since returning.
I'm gonna say that I know this is gonna be probably.
This is a Donnybrook match, so it's pretty much a Northern Street Fighter, like
of course, right? I forgot. Lazy booking, right? Okay.
Barrels everywhere, whatever the fuck. What the last Donnybrook match you saw? We're gonna see this.
Yeah. I think it could have been better if it wasn't that, but all right. The only thing that I can say about this, if does this lead into Sheamus finally going down the way to getting his Triple Crown moment happening, if he gets the win here, if this leads him up that way. Right. But for some reason, I just think Rusev gets the win here.
Right. And this one, I feel there's two benefits. One where Rusev's not losing on his first pay-per-view back, and if WWE brings him back for a reason, that he needs to win. But it's also Sheamus still has that story where the Intercontinental title. So if he wants to get that, he needs wins. So I would say Sheamus wins this.
All right. Before we continue on, we just want to make sure that you guys are partaking and be a part of what's occurring on October 18th at Queensborough's Elk Lodge. Doors open at 6 p.m. Show begins at 7 p.m. It's Wrestling for a Cause. Save the Tatas, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna have a pack card. Tons of wrestlers from the New York tri-state area have been signing up and being a part of a great cause, helping to battle breast cancer and breast cancer awareness. Nothing makes this card even bigger, not only than just you as fans coming down to help support and making your donations aware. I believe all proceeds go to breast cancer awareness and to fighting breast cancer. So make sure you check out Champion Entertainment Wrestling, presenting wrestling for a cause. Save the Tatas at Queensboro Elks Lodge, October 18th. Doors open at 6 p.m. Show starts at 7 p.m. Next match we're going to put on the table, it will be Bronson Reed versus Roman Reigns. This is going to actually be really good. I'm believing so. Mm-hmm. I really think that Bronson winning here doesn't hurt Roman, and I hope to extend this storyline as well. There's something here. I believe that there is something here.
Huh. I mean, I'm in agreement with you, but I think also the way we got here is pretty silly as well. I mean, the last couple of years we've had bracelets, ufalafas, and now shoes. I think we asked last time, what's the next accessory to be used for a storyline? I think shoes was maybe an option. Guess what? Goddamn it, they're doing it. Where Bronson's pretty much stealing Roman shoes for the last 2 times, and now we're gonna have a blood feud match. But I mean, I like Bronson Reed, but I think at the end of the day, Roman wins this because it's just they're gonna give it to him. Bronson, I think, is gonna look strong, but I think it's gonna be another one of those beat down angles from Roman where he has to go away, film Tekken or whatever movie he's going to film with Cody. So I think it's a safe bet to go with Roman on this one.
Yeah, I love the image of Roman in this, especially after his comments he made of the whole God stuff and all. I'm like, he looks so biblical in this picture here.
I will say, like, I will give WWE credit with a lot of their match advertisement graphics, where it's like, it looks like they do put a lot of effort in.
Well, this is from my favorite painting of all time. This is from Starry Night. So yeah, I'm a big fan of that they use that. But you take Roman, I'm taking Bronson here. So okay.
Because I mean, Breaker's not doing anything on this show, so I can definitely see him come out, hit multiple spears, Roman goes away.
Right.
Because I think that's the next match we're gonna get Roman and Breaker. Roman said like maybe more games with Seth and Team Punk.
So I guess this is going to be a precursor to he's going to go through Reed first and then Breaker and then to get to Seth after the War Games.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next up,
because it's like weird booking where they have Punk and Roman going after Seth, but they're just doing two separate feuds.
Next up, for the WWE Women's IC title, we have Nikki Bella versus Becky Lynch. 2018, 2019, maybe this was a match or something. Like what are we looking at?
I saw something like this was like 2015.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, it could have been as far back as that. Yeah, shit.
There was a match graphic advertised for them to expect that, and they scrapped it. But
yeah, I don't care. I really don't. I really don't give a shit. The only thing I can say about this is that Nikki will fuck up. There's going to be a botch or 3, 4 maybe in this match.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ring rust, you think, or just lack of skill still?
Ring rust. I just think she's there for the cash grab. She's got to get the money for the fucking lawyers or whatever the fuck she did for her case with her ex-husband.
Also, remember, it was you. It was you at SummerSlam predicted Becky must retain because then she gets better opponents. And I told you. I
did.
I told you this would be the first thing.
You did. But yeah, I mean
also,
who was to say he was gonna be right about this one? Shit. You could have picked any other fucking booking for this, any other angle. This is the one you had to get right.
Honestly, I mean, I'm looking at this, and this is obviously the replacement for the Naomi thing, because it was supposed to be Naomi and Stephanie on this show, but Naomi's off, got a baby now. Stephanie,
right?
I don't know what the hell they're doing with her. They want her on TV. They're not putting her on TV. They need to figure out an opponent for her. I mean, you can't just book Stephanie and Io straight up. Like, that's the obvious match to do.
I don't know. This just screams bathroom match, and I feel bad because Becky doesn't deserve it. But Jesus Christ, this is gonna be, yeah. There's gonna be anything short of a surprise debut, return, or something. We'll have somebody. I don't know. Like, I don't know what who's clamoring to get out of NXT.
All of them.
Exactly.
I mean, like the Halo, Vice, Last Legend. I mean, all of them are ready, but I think they go the other way. They go to SmackDown.
Or Jordan Gray, somebody like.
Because I mean, Kiana James teases that she has another client. I don't know if it's going to be another female, if it's going to be she's having a male client. I don't know.
Right.
Meanwhile, they book her to lose 5 seconds, so we're really pushing that woman to the moon.
This match got to be at least 5 or 6 minutes, right? Got to be, right?
You think that, but it's definitely going to go 10. Each, like, they always give 6 matches like at least 10 minutes.
All right. Becky retains here.
I mean, she has to. I mean, will this be one and done? And I'm also interested to see the reaction Becky gets, considering that. What the fuck? Oh God, her name just popped up in my head. Osborne's daughter, Kelly.
Oh, Kelly Osbourne.
Fucking freaked out over the.
Really? You know, that was. And they issued an apology to that shit. So fucking soft, I swear. It's just soft these days. She didn't really say anything derogatory against him. She was really shitting on the town.
Right. But I guess it's just like the way they're just using his name
in vain. Oh, whatever.
Like,
it's so fucking pussy shit. Whatever. Yeah, we both have Becky here retaining. And finally, to close out, this was just announced on WWE SmackDown. We have for the SmackDown tag titles, we have the Street Profits versus the Wyatt Six. Just in time for their opening of their display at Universal Studios, huh?
Yeah, so are we under the impression that they're gonna hold these belts for a while until this thing opens, and then?
Well, it's already open. It just opened.
But by the
So
new year, they're gonna drop it.
right. I thought that they were gonna drop it during the SummerSlam, but apparently not. I don't see what one has to do with the other, but same could be said. I thought Jay was gonna hold the belt until bobblehead night. So, but that didn't happen.
Yeah, God forbid he walks into City Field with the world title for a bobblehead.
For me, I'm gonna say that we usually we haven't said it as of yet, but I think this might be match of the night for me. Honestly, I think there's a lot that's here, and a lot of these guys here are gonna be pulling all stops to show that they want to keep or regain their titles again. Street Profits, I know for the longest time people have been wanting to see them split up. Not me. I'm fine with them staying together for a while still. I'm just more inclined just to keep them busy and have them be in competitive matches. And this might be, besides the ladder match, and honestly a real challenging match for the Wyatt Six.
I mean, two things. One, happy to see Joe being used on a pay-per-view in a good spot like this. Great to see that he's being pushed in any sense. I mean, it's with the Wyatts, you know, take it as you go. This is the best spot for you. And second, people were pointing out that when Bo showed up on SmackDown, he was looking at Montez about how it's time to go. Do you trust your brother? Is he really your brother? So when the tag division really needs teams, they're really starting to tease the Street
right
now.
All right. When you need tag teams, now we want to start splitting tag teams, right? Smart move, guys.
Established ones. I mean, you also do the same thing with Melo and Miz. I mean, you can break that team up. I don't give a fuck about that team at all. But it's I mean, all know Montez Ford is pegged for bigger things. But I mean, it's now when the tag division is bare, there's no. But I do agree. I think all four are going to show out because I mean, this is what since SummerSlam and now this first time in a while tag titles on PLE.
Yeah, but well, I mean, the SummerSlam match they had them on a PLE.
Right,
so.
but I mean, a straight tag match.
Right.
But I'm saying Wyatt's Potato as well. I do think they're going to tease a split between Montez and Dawkins.
You think that thinking that Uncle Howdy is getting into his head? Okay.
Right.
But yeah,
I guess they're heels, so we'll go. I'll say Wyatt's retained.
All right, that's gonna wrap us up here on the preview of Clash of Champions. Thank you guys for partaking and being a part of what is going down here at the new and improved New York WrestleMania. Social medias are now changing over slowly but surely, ladies and gentlemen. Pages are becoming now formed. It's like a cloud of New York WrestleMania is forming over and bringing a new sunshine in. Wrestling for a Cause, brought to you by Champion Entertainment Wrestling, presents Save the Tatas. That's October 18th at Queensborough's Elk Lodge. Make sure you guys stay informed on when the tickets will be given out. Oh man, getting over it is cold. And always remember, card is subject to change, but the one thing that won't change is your love, passion for wrestling, as well as your love and dedication for helping others. And Wrestling for a Cause to Save the Tatas will prove that your donations, your help, and your attendance will be a shining example of what we do to help others around us. Make sure you check us out October 18th, 6 p.m. at Queensboro Elks Lodge for Wrestling for a Cause. Save the Tatas. Mike, anything coming up on the New York WrestleMania side?
Like you said, everything's being switched over to New York WrestleMania, but History Headlocks will be staying nice, where it always will be. We have an episode in the books where we're having a special guest join me, and we'll talk about his favorite wrestler, and that's coming up soon. So everybody stay tuned for that.
All right, guys. As always, thanks again for checking in. More to come down the lane. And as always, check you guys in a sec. In a sec.
2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff.
Sit, turn type, sit. Good boy. Ruff.